Good evening, all of you. This is Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Director and Principal of Bharathi Degree College. First, I want to congratulate all the intermediate students who have completed successfully their intermediate, and feeling so happy to share about our Bharathi Degree College. It has been established in the year 2002, and it is having vast experience of 22 years. And also, it has many more achievements in the field of education. So it is the only college which has secured 102 university ranks. In the total, for intermediate, actually, the ranks will be called as state ranks. But here, degree, it will be in university wise. It is the only college in the total Kakatiya University which bagged 102 university ranks. And also, our students have proved themselves, and not only that is securing the ranks, and also they are settled in many more that is MNCs, that is in India and abroad. So our main motto is not only to provide good quality education, and also we want to show a very good path for the students after the completion of their degree. So I have an experience of more than 30 years in the field of education, and also my son Suhas is one of the youngest chartered accountants in India. He also joined with us, and to provide many more his experiences to the students. So, and our main today, we want to say the courses which are available in our college, and also the highlights of those courses. And also another thing, I am very happy to share that we are having twinning program. It is the only college in the Kakatiya University that student, after the completion of 2 years degree here, he can go to abroad with us, and he can complete his degree graduation there, and he can get finally can get an American degree, American college degree. So we are tied with Invicta, and we have not only we have bagged that is university ranks, and also we are certified with ISO certification we are having, and also for the last 2 years continuously successfully we got an best degree college award from Red FM, that is Sun Network, and many more achievements. And also Gestile has awarded more than 5.5 rating to our institution. So university has provided in the form of BBA. So that is a wonderful course that is Bachelor of Business Administration. So here what we have done, not only we are providing normal BBA to the students, and also we have made another along with BBA, we are going to that is with BBA plus also. So with that the students not only will be getting regular curriculum of Kakatiya University, and also we are going to give certifications for the students. For the 3 years, they are going to get 10 certifications. So, and also not only they are going to get certifications, and also they will be having live projects and also internship for the students. So as they are going to get along with education, normal degree, with these certifications and live projects, and also internships, the students will be getting live experience, and practically they are going to learn the course. By that, immediately they are going to place in the MNCs with minimum package of 6 to 18 lakhs. BCA, it is another wonderful course, Bachelor of Computer Applications. Here we can say almost all it is equal to BTech Computer Science. Whatever the subjects are there in BTech Computer Science, the total will be dealt in this BCA. So here not only that fundamentals in computers, and also this course will be covering C, C++, Java, hardware, Unix, networking, Android, artificial intelligence, and everything. Another wonderful course, that is B.Sc Data Science. So for this also, what we are doing, not only that university curriculum we are going to provide for the students, same whatever I told regarding BBA plus, the same thing we'll be doing here with certifications and live projects and internships. So compulsory, the student, now data science is having lot of demand for the coming 20 or 25 years. It is going to rule the world. So it is another wonderful course students will be having, and also to get the placement with certifications and live projects and also internship. And another course, that is BCom Computers. So here the student who is interested, not only a student with commerce background, if he is interested to have computer skills also, it is a wonderful course. Because commerce students, what they'll be thinking, not only I should have a commerce course and also commerce subjects, and also I should have computer knowledge. For those, it's a wonderful course, and yeah, it is going to fetch a lot for them. BCom General, here the main the course of this, the total accounting subjects will be covered here. Purely it is a commerce based course. The students who are opting that is a CA or another CMA or CS, whatever may be professional courses, this course will be helping a lot. Whoever is going to that is having interest about professional courses, that is purely CA and all courses. B.Sc MPCS, that is physics, maths, physics, computer science. The people who are interested to have that is to go for as a research scientist, or they want to do BD, that is Bachelor of Education, and also for government jobs, this course will be very useful for them. This is math, stats, computer science. So the people who are interested to have good command and statistics, and also to get statistical officer jobs and all these things, this course will be useful. And also this BSc, BCA, and these three courses, Wipro and TCS. So they are taking only degree students. They are not taking BTech students. That is BSc MPCS, MSTCS, BSc Data Science. These BSc courses have been, these people will be taken by Wipro and TCS. They're now, once again, I'm saying they are not going to accept BTech students. What they'll be doing this by, if a student has done this BSc and BCA, these people will be taken in this organization, in their organization. 5 days job will be there, and 1 day that is MS from BITS Pilani. So BITS Wipro, what it is doing, it is giving chance along with degree, it is giving chance to do MS from BITS Pilani. You want to do MS in BITS Pilani means it will be in lakhs of rupees. But here the students earning with learning. So along with doing their job, they are going to get wonderful salary. And what the TCS, what it is doing, it is tied with Manipal University. So it is going to give MCA certificate from Manipal University. That means degree students, they can complete their course by 3 years, and also they'll be having wonderful chance to work with multinational companies and with good certifications. So here we have, why to choose our college means, I am saying we are having lot of experience in the field of education, and our Suhas is a child accountant. He is having lot of practical knowledge. It is going to be benefited for the students, and compulsory you are having a very good dedicated faculty. So we are feeling so proud to say about our institution. Not only we are going to provide quality education, and also we are going to provide good communication skills and activities which are going to be conducted from industry people. That means for a coin, as both sides are very important, both sides print is very important. Like that, here for students also, not only good quality education, and also they should have very good communication skills and life experiences, which is going to provide very good job for them. And few of our students actually doing for Wells Fargo and MNCs here. I'm showing some pictures. The people who are working in the field of education also. And Here I am going to introduce one wonderful personalities. One is J.V. Muth sir. He's not only topper in 10th and also inter and also gold medalist from NIT. He's having a lot of experience and he is one of the founders for Time Institute. So in India, Time Institute is ruling that is total country. So here it is his brainchild. He is one of the founder of the Time Institute, and also is that is his founder, vice chairman for Waxen University, Hyderabad. It is highest charged university for the degree students, and also he worked as CEO for Ashoka School of Business, and also he's an expertise, what do you call in CAT or GRE or GMAT and IELTS and everything. So we are very proud that now he's founder of CEO of Invicta, and he has given a chance for us. Even though so many colleges are there in the field in Kakatiya University, they are given a chance for us. With that, student is going to be benefited after degree, or that is transferring the degree from our college to abroad. They can study here 2 years, and afterwards they can continue their education in abroad. And also another wonderful personality is Soumyadip Chakraborty. Really, I want to thank him. Even though so many colleges are there in India, he has given a wonderful chance for our students. Uh, that is to take the classes and also live projects and everything. Because of him, we got a chance, because he's lot of experience. He's having 20 years, more than 20 years of experience, and he is an IIM-Bangalore actually. So he is going to take the classes for the students online, offline, and people will be benefited whoever is going to take BBA plus and also that is B.Sc data science. And really on this occasion, on behalf of management and myself, I want to thank Murth sir and Soumyadip Chakraborty for giving a wonderful chance for our esteemed institution. Now I will hand over the program to Soumyadip Chakraborty, and the students, you are having any queries, you can type and you can ask him. And another thing, I want to thank him. He is coming over to Warangal on June, that is June 2nd. June 2nd, and he'll be available afternoon 3 p.m. onwards in Thousand Pillars Hotel, that is near Ekashila Park, Balasamudram. The students can, whatever the queries they are having, now they can, that is, they can type the question, and also on the day, directly they can speak to him, and they can ask about the benefits of data science and also BBA plus now and afterwards. Directly you can come over there. So really, sir, thank you, sir Chakravarti sir, for sparing with us. And really, our students are very fortunate to have you, and also the people who are joined here, because they have to know the benefits of degree. Because I'm not saying that BTech it is not it is less than degree, not like that, but studying for 4.5 years and thinking about the job, but 3 years studying, 3 years and thinking about the job, lot of difference is there. And now most of the companies already are told that Wipro and TCS, they are taking degree students itself. So that's why the students who are there here, they are very fortunate. And thank you, sir. You can continue the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Hi, everybody, all the students. Greetings and good evening. Um, very quickly, I have a presentation, so I'll share with you. Hopefully, my screen is visible. Is my screen visible and am I audible? Sir, hopefully, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, you are audible, sir.
All right. Perfect. So, students, welcome to this particular session. I'm really fortunate to have this opportunity to present to you the data science program. But what I did for the presentation was not from the college perspective. Obviously, it is the Bharathi Degree College which is bringing that opportunity to each one of you. But I brought the industry perspective. When we talk about data science, everybody is talking about data science. But what is data science actually, and how it is going to change the world, not only today, but in one more decade? Many companies around us will change. Our life will change significantly because of data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning. And therefore, there will be a huge requirement of the people or the skills and the people who will have those skills, right? So again, as sir mentioned, I will be there on 2nd June, and I will look forward to, even if you are attending this session, I will look forward to meet you in person, because that conversation, that discussion is going to be way more engaging, where we are going to talk exactly about where the industry is heading and all. But for the session today, we will be talking very briefly about data science. And towards the end, I'm going to touch a little bit about how this particular program offered by Bharathi Degree College is going to be significantly different than any other program and even the B.Tech programs. So let's quickly get into this. This is in a nutshell the little bit of background of myself. Though Chairman Sir has already mentioned all the details, just to point out one thing, after working for more than 20 years and across different parts of the world, US, a big portion of Europe, Beijing, Tashkent, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, so different parts of the world I had been fortunate enough to work in. I worked in the big four consulting firms. I worked as a part of the industry, as a part of the consulting as well. I also established the data science practice for multiple big four organizations and many other consulting firms. So therefore, and right now I'm basically continuing as a part of Invicta, interacting with the students and also helping some of the industrial bodies. So in a nutshell, the area that we are going to talk of, over last 20 years, I have seen that area of data science evolving. And I tried to bring that experience while I designed this particular program. Now, friends, we are living in a world which is called a VUCA or VUCA world. Now, what is a VUCA world? VUCA world is nothing but a world which is volatile. Company today working well does not mean that it will succeed tomorrow, right? Consider the case of Nokia. 12 years back or 15 years back, if I had asked you how many mobile phones, which mobile phone you use, you would always say Nokia. But today, if I really ask that question, may not be even one or two people out of 100 will say that he or she is using Nokia. This world is again very uncertain. The restaurant business, for example, has completely changed today. The healthcare business has completely changed today. The entertainment business has completely changed today. Today, we love to watch the movies and different things on Netflix or OTT platforms, right? We do not go to the movie halls as much as we used to go. But then, today's world is also very complex. It is no longer about just building a brand and the rest will follow. It is a continuous digital marketing era. And therefore, success is also ambiguous today. I may be successful today, I may not remain successful tomorrow. So today's world is known as volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. or in a nutshell, it is called VUCA. Now, why is it important for us to understand? I'll just cover that in a couple of slides. You see, all these names which are there in this particular slide were basically did not existing 30 years back. For example, Amazon, okay, late 1990s, Flipkart, 2007 or 5, Uber, 2009, Musigma, Xiaomi, Zomato, Ola, Delivery, started by one of my friends from IIM-Bangalore, Airbnb. All these companies are their market leaders or very strong companies today. They are the reasons, many of them are the reasons that Indian economy or startup economy is really doing well, right? But they did not exist 30 years back. Similarly, all these names which are there, probably many of you have not even heard of them. But trust me, they were the market leaders during their own time. For example, Motorola, one of the largest mobile phone brand. Fujitsu or Kodak, the pre-digital camera era, the camera, any kind of camera we used to understand that it is Kodak. The films which will be developed will be the Kodak films. Toys R Us are the physical stores for toys based on US. But today, all these companies are practically non-existent. So therefore, VUCA has changed the companies as well around us. That means what? They could not take certain decisions on time. They could not react to the competitors on time. They could not analyze their data on time. So today, if you really look at the overall management or success mantra, this will no longer be capital. Today, you do not require capital to create your own business because you can still be a startup and you may be funded by a venture capitalist, right? But today is all about innovation. Today is about ideas, the big concepts, leadership, etc. But if we really ask ourselves, what is really changing the world around us? Why suddenly the world has changed to VUCA world? Now, this data I actually pulled up. It was basically in the middle of COVID, which basically boosted the digital transformation to a big extent. But it is still dated data, right? It is still not the most correct data. The most correct data, you can increase each of these numbers safely by 20%. And that will be more or less the data today, 20 to 30% per se. Total population in the world, today we are talking about somewhere very close to around 8 billion population. Urbanization is somewhere around 56 to 60%. Unique mobile phone users are such a huge number. Internet users are again, all the numbers will increase. And active social media users. So friends, you see, there is a huge percentage of the world population who are actually using handheld devices, who are using internet, and they are also using social media. It means what? It means that they are generating huge volume of data. Why are these volumes of data important? Because these data points are nothing but the bits and pieces of information about them. It is said that back in 2003, the information level of the US president, okay, was the supreme. Because US president is the most powerful, arguably the most powerful person in the world, right? So 2003, the level of information US president had, today, a 9-year-old kid can have the same level of information with a mobile phone and internet connection in hand. So you understand how the world has evolved from 2003 and we are on 2024 over last 2 decades. But if we really focus on last 10 years, what has changed? There have been 3 things that have changed. One had been the source of information. Huge volume of data, number of devices, and the concept of big data. But if you have not heard about them, don't worry. It is the course or the beauty of the course that you will be taught each of these terms. Okay, the smartphones, we talked about cloud, etc., etc. On the data side, there had been wide variety of data, huge volume of transactions, different types of contents. But the interesting thing is that our infrastructure or technology has also evolved so that we can address those data, we can store those data, and we can come up with certain insights from those data. Similarly, if you talk about website or web presence, today we are talking on the left-hand side so many different things about a company's digital presence. We are talking about how many people are visiting your website, how many different pages people are coming in, how many unique visitors are there, what is the impression, what is the page view, how many people are clicking on your link, right? What is the cost per click? What is the cost per action? So there are so many terms which were not there even 10 years back. So only the traditional studies or the traditional engineering courses or B.Tech courses is definitely not going to equip you with these changes, which is happening around you continuously. Now, friends, you will also come across, I'm sure some of you might have heard, but if you have not, you're going to hear that word very soon. It's called digital transformation. Now, what is a digital transformation? Transformation meaning change, right? And remember, as I told you, the change around us is happening because of the digital or the technology. So digital transformation, friends, are nothing but the continuous step towards making your organization completely digital, thereby creating a lot of data, and thereby taking decisions based on data, based on predictions, based on AI, based on machine learning, so on and so forth. A very interesting framework around digital transformation, students, is also called SMAC. SMAC is nothing but social. A stands for social, meaning your social media, the different websites, etc. Mobile, the handheld mobile devices. Analytics, where you can work on this particular data points with the help of analytics, algorithms, etc., which is at the heart of data science. And then cloud, because you are doing this computation in cloud, you're storing the data on cloud, etc. So SMAC is one of the key contributors to digital transformation. Maybe new term to you, but don't worry again, because Bharati's, these programs that Sir has spoken about is already there, and we are putting each of these elements over there, which are going to be helpful for you. Now, if you talk about the digital transformation, which is basically at the center, you'll find out many terms which are related to that. For example, Industry 4.0, digital consulting, RPA or robotic process automation. But most prominent of them you will hear will be either data science or AI, that is artificial intelligence, or ML, that is machine learning. But once again, in the course that we are designing or we have designed already, within data science, it is not only about data or data science, it is where you will also get a glimpse of these levers, other levers as well. For example, what is digital consulting? What is RPA? What is Industry 4.0? So we are also covering these so that, let's say later, when you will face any job interview, these questions or these things will not be new to you. You'd already be aware of these terms. Now, friends, there are a few other terms also, which are again very important. Now we are going to focus a little bit on data science and AI/ML. Now, if I really ask about data science or AI/ML, there is a relationship. But before we get in there, the top portion of this slide talks about the maturity of analytics. Now we talk about descriptive analytics. What is descriptive analytics? Is nothing but a report or dashboard. It helps the organizations answer the question why something has happened or what happened. There are many tools for that. For example, Power BI is a very strong Microsoft BI tool. There are Looker Studio, that is a Google product. There is Tableau, it's a company in itself. There are many other. Cognos, which is a product from IBM, so on and so forth. Then there is something called the diagnostic analysis. Diagnostic analytics, guys, it talks about something has happened, fine, but why it had happened. Okay, our organization did well. That is descriptive analytics because it has already done. Why it has done well? That is called diagnostic analytics. Predictive analytics is, if I do this, will I be more successful? So if I get into another territory with a new product, will my profitability improve? That's a kind of predictive analytics question. So what will happen? And on the last part, prescriptive analytics is, how can we make it happen? So the more you go from left to right, friends, it is going to be more and more difficult. But the techniques are going to be unique. And if you can learn some part of those techniques, you are going to be very, very valuable to the employers. That means better job, that means great roles, better opportunities, and that will mean much higher salary than your other peers. Now, coming back to the relationship between AI, ML, data science, etc. AI or artificial intelligence is a superset. That means it's a big area. Machine learning is a small circle, you can think, within AI. And deep learning is another small circle within machine learning. But data science, friends, is little bit related to these areas, but it is a different topic or subject in itself. It is not only about AI. So AI and data science are not same things. Okay. Data science is a way more comprehensive area than only artificial intelligence or machine learning. Now, there are various services different consulting companies offers, and therefore consulting industry will be one of the major takers for the students who are going to pass out from this course, because there are predictive model building, industry specific data models, chatbots, image analytics, industry-based machine learning, etc. These are going to be the areas for which people or the companies will come to recruit from the college. Now, over last few years, again, as I mentioned, data science has shifted the businesses significantly. Any industry, later we have just one slide where we will talk about how this field has improved or changed the different industries. Okay. Now, various use cases are making big difference, as I mentioned, and hence people who can drive those changes are going to be on a very strong demand in the days to come. But very interesting thing is that if you really ask many people who talk about data science, because I'm sure you will talk to your friends and friends will say, hey, I'm doing a 3 months course on data science. I'll become a data scientist after that. It's a completely wrong notion. Somebody will say, hey, you know what? I'm just spending 5,000 rupees to do this particular online course. I will learn Python. I know data science. Completely wrong concept. Okay. To learn data science is very, very tough. And therefore, for the real data scientist, there is a huge demand. Okay. Data science is nothing but a mixing point or a confluence of programming or cloud modeling, business knowledge, and statistics. I can tell you because as a chief digital transformation officer or chief digital officer, I have recruited many data scientists. Now I have seen that there is a huge gap between what the industry wants and where the current skill level of the data scientists. So therefore, this course again has been designed to fill that gap or bridge that gap. That means you will not only be learning just a Python programming and your job is done. No, you will have to understand business knowledge, be it a B.Sc data science program or be it a BBA in data science program. We will focus on each of these three aspects. That is the industry knowledge, statistics, the base level statistics, why I am doing certain steps, and then the programming and the cloud modeling. Because in programming, there can be two ways of programming. Of course, one of the programming language will be Python. Now, coming back to the point of how data science has changed the world, we are talking about just 10 case studies. I can just go on and talk about these areas the whole day long, right? But these are the top 10 cases I have taken from the internet that how data science is changing. And I completely agree with each of these cases. These are very significant cases related to data science and how these cases are completely changing our world. So therefore, I'm going to summarize the overall idea, understanding of data science. We are living in a data-driven world, friends. So if you really want to avoid data science or data and think that, hey, 3 months I will learn Python, my job will be done. Sorry, it is not going to happen this way. Okay. You can also think, oh, I will get into a BE or a BTech program, 4 years after that, I'll get a great job. Sorry, it is going to change completely. Okay. 20 years back, it used to be like that because I'm also an engineer, right? So it happened like that. You go to a good college, you take your BTech program, your life is set because you will then get into the industry. Today, without data science knowledge, a data understanding, analytics knowledge, very, very difficult to get a good job. And second point is the digital transformation and data science are the key to success. Now, these will change the world around us in the next 5 to 10 years, for sure. Sorry about the little typo here, but they are going to change, definitely, the world around us. And therefore, the complete understanding of data science will be an asset. And the demand of data science specialists will increase many folds. It is already increasing every day. During the COVID time, the salary rise of, like, everybody took a salary cut, but the salary rise of the digital professionals and the data scientists had increased by 200%. Average entry package will increase by at least 40% for the next 5 years. And the different roles, I have mentioned the different roles, but there are hundreds of those roles which are there. Data specialists, data scientists, ML engineers, big data architects, machine learning DevOps, AI specialists, and there are many more roles. But then again, don't worry if these terms are new to you, because we are there, train you, guide you, make sure that you understand the difference of these terms, so that you can then pick up a particular role that you feel that is going to be suitable for you. Of course, after you come to know more about these areas. Now, I quickly pointed out, though I mentioned that it is not about the Bharati's program, but I thought that it is very important for us to at least talk about 10 key or crucial points. How this program that we have designed for you people, the new age professionals, is going to be different than any other program. Because there are many other data science programs in the world, right? But number one, comprehensive coverage of data science. Again, as I mentioned, not only the programming, but the programming part or cloud, along with that, the understanding of business and the understanding of statistics. It is designed for all the streams. Even if you are not from a science background, a lot of places people say, hey, I am not from a science background, so it may not be for me. Completely wrong. It is designed in such a fashion, such a simple way, that no matter which background you are from, you can still do well as a part of this program. You will understand the concepts. But you will have to work towards it. It is not a magic, right? So you need to study, guys. If you study, if you put in that effort, Bharathi Degree College will put in twice that effort to make sure that you are future ready. It will be starting from the basics. We are not assuming that the students who are coming, they are the superheroes of mathematics. No, we are considering that your maths level is very basic. So everything will be built on that. Okay. We are going to focus, as I mentioned, all these three areas. It is going to be taught by industry professionals because we believe that to bring the business acumen and the understanding of the statistics, it's very important that the industry professionals who have seen the cases, they bring that knowledge. Of course, there will be people or the professors from the college as well who will come for the theory papers. Mr. Suhash is there, as sir mentioned. He will also bring the industry best practices. I am there with my 2 decades of experience, and I have seen this field, seeing this field day in, day out. So we will all be there to take a very good care of each student over there. Real world exposure. There will be at least 2 live projects, friends, where you will be working with some organization on some live problems. You'll be given the live data. You need to work on that. Okay. And then submit your report to the organization. You'll also get, so basically we will work on a center of excellence model where there will be COE, which will support the individual students with the project related things. And the projects will be given by the industry leaders. There will be around 10 certificates. Okay. As sir mentioned, the college will continuously guide you, ensure that you complete those certificates. Now imagine you are in a B.Sc program or a BBA program with data science. The main problem that the students face is that, and I keep hearing that because I prepare different students for campus placements, right? So in different colleges I teach. So the students come and tell me, sir, I don't have enough point what to write. But remember, if you have 10 certificates, you will write about those certificates, and the recruiters, potential recruiters, they will think, oh my God, this guy knows about this area. He has done so many certificates. He has done 2 live projects. So understand the weightage on your CV, right? And it will be a case study oriented approach. We take the live cases from the industry, help you understand the concepts based on that. Not the other way around, that you will learn the theory. No, it will be in the context of the industrial cases. And it will be a practical pedagogy. There will be the computer, there's a beautiful computer lab in the college. So you'll be given all the necessary infrastructure so that you can learn well and be hands-on. And of course, your focus on the future development will also be there, because Bharati's programs are not only, and all the programs, okay, not only about the data science programs, but all the programs are also focused on the students. How you can be trained from the placements, how your communication can be improved, how the different other skills that are needed or looked for by the companies you can imbibe those skills. Okay. And other avenues. Let's say somebody is interested to pursue higher studies abroad, right? Now, Invicta is there. Invicta is one of the training associates and one of the leading abroad education consultants and student development organizations in the country. Now, Invicta is one of the partners of Bharti, right? So, Invicta team is there. I'm a part of the Invicta team. We will support you. We will help you. So, these are the top 10 benefits. There are many more, but I thought to keep it like short and simple. Guys, this is just one snapshot about how we support in terms of the placement preparedness. I mentioned about a COE, right? So the COE will also be responsible for helping the students become future ready, become placement ready. So we are not only going to talk about data science, we are also going to talk about how your articulation is going to help you find a great job. We'll understand where you stand, that is assessing the context, to help you to write your CV in a proper way, develop your social media skills, and you must have the social media pages, like especially LinkedIn, guys, one of the most important social media from a professional perspective. Prepare with practicality, like what are the questions, what are things that can come. Steer the meeting on interview, things like tell me about yourself, right? Answer different questions from the employer's perspective, and the continuous mental boost up. So it's going to be a kind of very engaging exercise as a part of Bharti's program. And you will learn a lot, not only about the technicalities of the paper, but you will be groomed as a profession in the process. And then if you want to take even abroad, even for that, Invicta team is there to support you. Okay, friends, that's all that I had. That is in a nutshell the overall program that I wanted to discuss with you. Naturally, I kept it very short and simple, and I'll be very glad to answer any questions that you might have. Friends, any questions, feel free to ask now. Chatbot is there. Hello.
Sir, I think there are no questions from the students.
No problem. Okay, I got one. Sir, can you name a few company names where we can place? So there are three different cohorts of the companies which can come to the campus. It's a very good question. Thank you for asking this. Number one is basically all the software giants like TCS, CTS, Infosys, and many other companies, right? TCG Digital, etc. Now there is a huge requirement of the data science professionals in these companies, right? Second, the various companies which are from the industry, for example, automobile companies, because they need to continuously work on demand planning, right? Supply chain planning, supply chain companies, right? So that is the second cohort. Any industrial company they are now having a data digital transformation office. So they can also recruit you if you once you complete this course, right? And third, friends, is a consulting companies, because every consulting company today also require the data scientists and the data analysts. So 3 cohorts: IT giants, consulting companies, and the industrial players or the companies. Okay. Now, the college will try to bring as many companies as they can. And as I mentioned already, we are also going to groom you, right, with the right skill sets so that you can always get or crack the interviews. Hope that answered the question. The next one is that, is the data science better than the computer science and engineering course? It's a very interesting question. People who actually learn computer science and engineering, many of them in the masters, they pick up data science. But that's why in this particular course, so if you really do that, then you will have a data science understanding for 4 years in the computer science, and then 2 years or 1.5 year in the data science. So 5.5 years it takes you to get the knowledge. But this particular program is where in 3 years time, we are going to give you the essential knowledge, which is the basic knowledge, okay, of the data science. So it is going to save you a lot of time. After that, if you want to pursue your masters, feel free to go ahead and do it, right? But even at that level, only within 3 years, you are going to get all the necessary and essential elements of data science. So I'm not going to say it is not apple to apple comparison between the two, but definitely, as sir also mentioned at the beginning, if you compare with respect to a B.Tech program versus a degree program, we are having all the elements of a B.Tech program in terms of data science at an advanced stage with 1 year less. Now the rest is up to you to decide. And can we expect campus placement? 100%. But remember one thing, friends, no college, and I will tell you because as I mentioned, I am associated with a number of business schools, number of degree colleges, a few of them which are really, really good in the country, right? But I don't design the courses like this. I teach there. I prepare the students for placement. No college can give you a guarantee that I cannot say today, if you don't work hard, just come and enroll for this program, you'll get placed. Bharathi Degree College's values do not permit us to make any false promises. So, and sir, I'm just continuing with you also there with your permission on this. Because the college is there, which will 100% guide you. The college is there, which will put its 200% to get the best companies to the college. But ultimately, the college, the companies will come to the college not to hire the college, right? To hire the candidates. So you need to work hard and you need to make sure that any companies that come, they have no other option but to choose you. So your hard work, continuous effort will also be needed. We will guide you through the process. We'll also ensure that a bunch of good companies also come. Now the rest to be selected is your job. So if we both work together, definitely we will have a very good, and why not 100% placements of the batch. Guys, any other question? Perfect. As we mentioned that this is not the end of it. Okay, one more question before we close. Can we expect overseas placement? Now, friends, overseas placement is again a matter of chances. Okay. A matter of companies. We will definitely target a few companies, but whether they will come and whether they will offer overseas roles and whether you get selected are in your hands, right? So therefore, we will target for sure. The college will try its best. Now, whether the companies are coming for that particular role to offer those roles, we need to really establish ourselves, right? Each one of you need to do that. If there is a compelling case, let's say you understand the data science so well, you start writing papers, you start publishing different articles in different news articles or papers, okay, on the data science, on different use cases, industrial cases. You publish them on your social media pages, right? Companies notice you. Why not? So there is a huge effort that needs to be put from your side as well for that. But overseas placement, once again, we cannot guarantee at this juncture, but we will definitely try. And we will also train you so that you can nail those kind of opportunities and get trained to take them up. I hope that answered. Okay. Friends, I'm really happy to see some of these questions. And I really look forward to see all of you, or at least some of you, on the session on 2nd June, where we will get a chance to meet face to face and clarify all your questions that you may have about this program, about the curricula, about the designing of it, how we are going to support you. There are so many different things. The deeper you think, the more questions you will have, and we'll be very happy to address those questions. I have also suggested the college, and Bharathi Degree College is there to focus completely for the student well-being. So if you have any other question, you may not also wait for 2nd June. There can also be one-to-one calls. You can also get in touch with me. You can talk to the college authorities. They can also facilitate that. So for Bharathi Degree College, I have also taken out some time where you can actually connect with me and clarify your questions and answers. But please make sure, I again go back to this, BTech program, many BTech programs today, they are focusing at a later stage, right? And the master's program, they are focusing on data science. And here at the graduation level, you are going to get a great opportunity to learn about data science, not only theoretically, but also practically and based on the application-oriented manner. So definitely it is a real deal in terms of your future. So consider it very seriously. Thank you very much. And I now hand over.
Yes, sir. We also thank you for coming over here in the live program on the webinar. On behalf of management and students and everyone, we thank you, sir. We'll meet on June 2nd at 3 p.m. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.